Worthing FC TV with Chris Agutter, looking ahead to this Saturday's game against Hemel Hempstead Town in the National League South. Aggie, before we get into Saturday's game, just a quick reflection on the win at Aveley on Monday night.
Really big win. Aveley made it incredibly difficult. One of those games where I think if we get the first goal, the scoreline's a lot more convincing than the 2-1. The 2-1 result, but equally another great show of character and resilience and mentality from the group, where we've done what a lot of other teams haven't been able to do this year. When faced with a similar sort of situation, we managed to find a way to put another 3 points on the board, and the performance itself thoroughly warranted the 3 points. So just pleased to have put another win on the board, we'd rather it be more straightforward and less stressful, but equally it was another advert for the group's mentality and attitude to keep knocking on the door, keep trying to do the right things, belief in how we play, belief that that's the way to best win games, and also from a physical perspective, we finished the game incredibly strong, despite playing 48 hours earlier. So really positive night at the office and a well-deserved 3 points.
9 games to go, top of the league. How do you see it ahead of the running?
Just got to keep looking after our own house and keep trying to improve performances, and if we do that, the results should be a consequence of that. I mean, we're playing very well, but we're still short of our best, which is exciting, and it's more of the same really, us versus ourselves. If we can squeeze more out of the group and we can keep improving individually and as a team, then again we'll keep putting points on the board. And we've worked incredibly hard to get into a position where it's all about us and what we do, and we don't need to rely on anyone else to do us a favour, whereas everyone else is obviously hoping that we drop points. So that's a great position to be in, and we just, as I said, keep looking after what we do, keep trying to improve and develop, and that should mean more points on the board, and ultimately getting us closer to winning the league.
Your opponents on Saturday, Hemel Hempstead, obviously on a fantastic run themselves. I think it's second versus third in the form guide coming into this fixture. How do you assess them as opponents?
Lee's done a very good job there. I think in the time that he's been there, they'd probably be in the playoffs if the league had started when he was appointed. So it'd be a very tough test, like every game at the level. They're obviously in good form, but we've played plenty of teams in good form, and we've ended plenty of teams in good form. So we'll be really respectful of them. He's done a very, very good job, and they're right at the start of that project. So even though I think they'll be hard pushed to get into the playoffs, and they're obviously safe from relegation, we don't expect anything other than Hemel at full tilt at their best, as they're trying to build something ahead of undoubtedly lofty ambitions next season. We know that we're going to need to produce our best level if we're to win. But again, we're in a very good place ourselves. Like I said, we feel like we're improving each game, and we know that Hemel will have to produce their best to beat us, and then that might not be enough. So We're confident, but again, really respectful of a very good side, a very dangerous team, and a manager and coaching staff that's done a great job that will no doubt put us to the test on Saturday.
Finally, just to look at the team, Glenn Ray suspended, Joe Cook as well.
Yeah.
Who else might miss out and who is available?
Everyone else will be available. It's just Cookie and Glenn through suspension. Other than that, we've got a full bit of health, which is good. And obviously Cookie's a loss, but we'll bring Paco straight back in, and Paco's obviously played a key role in our climb to the top of the table. So not a lot of changes really. Obviously Glenn's missed the last 2 games, but O'Day's come in and been outstanding. We're very happy with what looks like the team that we're going to be going into Saturday with, and if that doesn't go to plan, then we know we've got an incredibly strong squad that we can turn to and use to shift the game back in our favour, like on Monday night where Mo, Ruben and Paco all come on, and watching the game back, they were great when they come on. They really shifted the dynamic of the game. I wouldn't say back in our favour, because I don't ever think it wasn't in our favour, but they give us even more impetus and an injection of fresh legs as well. So we know we're in an incredibly good position, and we go into the game on Saturday with a very strong squad, and looking forward to the challenge.